So, I saw a very interesting article and I thought, just go over there. I have a lot to say about this article. If you would sit, sit, hlala kahle, sit properly so that we can go through this article. Now, what does the article actually say? If you come here, it's about this lady. Okay, so the article, as you can see, the headline there, uh, graduates from initiation school. Now, not the ladies, no, the the males. Actually, if you read some of the parts of this thing, actually if you go to the Facebook page where I saw it, it says that the 18-year-old says that she had to tap into her masculinity, masculine side to time to avoid being made fun of. So she had to toughen up. Okay. She says the male traditional initiation was not an easy journey. So it's a male's. So she knows the females. You see, I can't comment on the females initiation thing because I know nothing about that. I know the males one, but I know nothing about the females one. So I can't comment about difficulty because the males one, it's meant to toughen him up for the world that he faces. So it's not a competition of which one is tougher. As you know, so it's not that. So, but she says the males one, it's more difficult. So this experience, why is it important? Why is this experience important? Because I've never heard language like that. Okay, so okay, but anyways, if you go back to that article there, they say that she might have missed out on being in front of the mirror, drawing perfect eyebrows and applying a killer face beat, but she is grateful for achieving one thing, fulfilling a traditional demand in her culture. I thought this was the demand for men. Like it literally says the males. She said that, not me. Not me. She said the male's version of initiation school. It's tougher, showing separation, right? So it's not me. That's what she said. She said the males were tougher, you know. So this article has a lot of things that it says that are very confusions in my mind. Go back to the article. It says in life she had two different journeys. Pastor Randy, we walk one. You get to only walk one. You're making things difficult for yourself. You want honesty. That's honesty. You're only making things difficult for yourself. You don't walk two different journeys. I don't live as a man and as a woman. I don't. It's not possible. I only don't make life difficult for yourself. So this idea that she had two different journeys, it's difficult being one. One to womanhood and the other to men. How? How? They're like, Pastor Lon, leave politics, leave all these things. This politics stuff, it will cause you confusion. Politics will leave you in confusion. You walk one journey. You're a mother, you're a father. It's your journey. It's hard enough being that. You can't be all things. That's why they say Jack of all trades, master of none. And master of none is never, you understand. So, anyways, back to the article. Don't confuse yourself. She has embraced both and is proud to be the first to not be shy and loud. Okay. Became the talk of the town in Greenstown when she came out. I'm not reading that. So she came out as thingy, and however people came, I had to act straight and couldn't wait for this whole thing. Yeah, there are parts of articles that I just would rather not read. It's just too much for me. I grew up with my cousin sister, and I saw her body changing, developing, having cares, and mine was the opposite. I started doing research to, oh, okay, just hide her face. She's an adult. They put out this article. I'm getting the whole up. I'm not the one that published the picture. And so I started to doing research to help me introspect on who I am. This is where problems come. When we want the internet to define us. And it turned out I was not, so she don't one thing, not the other thing. Okay. She tells drum. And I wished my life could change. Trapped, okay. Yeah, she felt trapped. Right. Mother supports Growing up, she recalls weeping to play with the dolls rather than with cars. Okay. Do not let the internet define you. The internet will deceive you, and they will not be there when the reality of it comes back. So I'm just finding it quite interesting. I just want to be very clear here. I'm finding it interesting that they are very clear that there's two different journeys. Um, it's two different journeys. They're very clear on that part. Um, that's not me. No, 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 no. It says she had to take two different journeys, one to womanhood and one to manhood. And according to her own word, the male's one is more difficult, showing therefore difference in the world seeks confusion. They love confusion. God, the Bible says, does not present confusion. If we go to the internet to try and define who we are, we will find problems. We're busy just researching stuff. People who are misinformed can misinform others. They can do that. So it's hard enough being one person. I want to be two different journeys. Now, personally, I've always said, this particular side of life, flag people. There's an entire chapter that describes these old churches, Romans chapter number 1. And the reason why it describes them that way is because they've decided on what they want. So this is what I think they go out looking for that. Two different journeys. This whole video, basically, it's just me when I saw that part. That in the way they are writing the article and in her own confession, it's clear two different journeys. Why confuse yourself with two? It's hard enough walking one. But at the end of the day, if we wait for the world to describe us, we'll land ourselves in all kinds of things. But to each and every man his own. I walk one journey. One. If And Jesus said, he didn't say, I am the way. Jesus says, I am the way. So we walk one journey. Moses' whole life walked one journey. Paul's whole life walked one journey. We are all walking one journey. Even a car doesn't go two different directions. It goes one direction. You can't split yourself into two different. But if you can, then the Bible forbids me from, yeah, you know that verse, ne? Let me just put it. I want to show the verse. Okay. There is a verse. Let me see if this is the verse. There's a verse. I hope I can find it. It says, if anyone comes to you and does not bring this doctrine, so good doctrine, biblical doctrine, what you can find in the Bible, is disloyal to what Jesus Christ taught. If anybody teaches contrary to what the Bible has put forward, do not receive him. Do not. So if you find anybody online telling you other things, do not accept him. Do not welcome him or admit him. Don't even host them into your house and bid them Godspeed. Give him and give him any encouragement. So basically, I am forbidden to bidding you Godspeed. Do you understand? Yes. I'm not against, according to that verse, I am restricted from giving you Godspeed or for saying Godspeed. For saying good luck, I can't say that. In simple terms, this verse tells me if someone teaches a contrary doctrine, I won't be at your door saying, hey, you must do this. No, that's not what it means. It means that I am separate. I'm not hosting. I'm not opening the door. Nothing. I'm just keeping myself there. You can be over there. But if you are accepting two different routes, you are on your own. And again in Dao, I have no comments about such things. But you're only making things difficult for yourself. But maybe that's my thinking. Y'all tell me what you think. It's hard enough being one person. Have you seen the stress that people have when they have one job? One job will stress a man that he won't want to wake up in the morning because of one job. Let's not make things difficult for ourselves. It's tricky.